can't exactly do it inside because reasons. But hello, welcome. This is your host, Tributron here, and today we're going to be making something out of plastic. Yes, that's right. I just did my own plastic right over here. I made it in yellow. So we're going to be testing this baby out, seeing if we can go ahead and make some canoe. But before we go ahead and make some canoe masks, I'm sorry for the noise. There's a lot of cars passing by. I'm sorry. So there's going to be some sound problems. I'm going to be setting up, so stay tuned for that. But before we do anything, let me go do some setup, fix the lighting. I can't really fix the sound issue because cars, sorry. But we will make progress as we do. So that you can see exactly. Hey, Benson! Good to see you back, buddy. Good to see you back. Good to see you back. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the inverter so that we can start doing some injection molding. First, let me set. Okay, that's blocking the camera view. I'll set it up over here. I think I should set it up. Okay. There we go. Woo! Okay, let me get some gloves on. We're gonna have to get the inverter. That's the first thing. We had to get the inverter. I don't have any solar panels. I know it has been a long time coming, but thanks to your guys' funding, this wouldn't be possible because of you. We're gonna be running this for the first time. I remodeled everything. Everything should be running properly. Let me go ahead and angle it so that you guys can see every... Wait a second. Yeah, that's good. That's too low. Right there. Okay, let's get that. So this is the inverter. This will give us plenty of juice. So we're going to go ahead and use that. I'm going to be powering the lights and the camera setup just so that I can use the power from my own home, from the garage, to power this thing. Because it's going to be drawing quite a bit of power and I don't want to use too much electricity. And fire extinguisher, we're going to need one of these. We're going to need one of these, so let me open this up. This should be easy, just in case. Just in case. And it's hard to see because this is fogging up now. There we go. Wait, you guys said something? I missed it. I'm sorry. I missed it. And I don't want to touch the screen too much. Biosco says, nice canoe trip. Thank you. Thank you very much. I need to protect myself. I can't use the foam one, so I'm using this one. Let me power this baby up first. There we go. It's powered. And we can put this up here. And light! Yes! I have light! Okay, I can see what I'm doing now. Perfect. Okay. How do I open this? I should probably. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's the good old fire extinguisher. We got it. Okay. Well, it comes with a thing to hang it. I should screw it onto the wall sometime. But not right now. I don't have time for that. We gotta make some plastic. Oh wait, that's not gonna write. I might do instructions for the Flying Rahaga. I might. I will try not to do a Tahu. I will try my best not to. But no promises. We're gonna have to plug it right in here. Hopefully my phone don't go poo-poo on me. There we go. Okay. That's part of that. Phone is only being charged. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna pick this up. And then we can start opening up the mold. Yep, you came just in time. We're gonna be doing this live, which means it either is gonna work or it might be not doing so well. Who knows? But it should. I did plenty of test runs and so forth, so it should operate just fine. By the way, I should probably show you how the injection molding machine is doing, eh? Ah, there she is. Ta-da! Oh, let me go back up. Let me back up. Behold, my machine. Okay. What will be? You know what? This would be a good angle if I did this. I should back up a little bit so you guys can see me operate the machine. If I need to. Am I next to any flammables? Yes. Let's get rid of the flammables. Okay. Go. Big machine. Woo! Big machine. I'm happy. I'm pumped. I need to get the grinder. Hold on. Okay. Get a grinder. Woo! That's good. And we get the fire extinguisher, put it on the rocks. Woo! Okay. Set this up. We have to make a few things. Only being honestly, let's go ahead. No. Come on, get over here. I'm sorry if this is a little unprofessional. I'm sorry if it is. I'm trying my best. Well, I don't want to unplug that. Come on. Oh, well, that explains a lot. There we go. Why is this stuck? It shouldn't be stuck. Trying to get my stuff untangled here. My apologies. Whoa. Stay. Stay. There we go. So, I made a special mold. I should emphasize that. I made a special mold just for this machine. Because you cannot use silicone. You had to go ahead and make your own thing. Which I have done. Silicone, even if you use a 3D printer to make the mold, it will not work because the temperatures are too high. It will be plastic on plastic. So, because this isn't like your typical plastic that you can melt. It's a little bit more complex. Some plastics even have chemicals bound in them. So the toxins are even stronger, more potent, worser. And you don't want to be breathing out stuff. Which is why, when it comes to this particular mold, I designed it to withstand up to 5,000 psi. 5,000 psi. It uses a type of chemical epoxy compound so that it can be stronger. Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. That's a cool. That is a very cool app. But it sounds awesome. Get out of here. Let me angle this down a little bit. There we go. So now you can see everything that I'm doing. Yay! Alright, welcome to the Trev Cooking Show. We're going to be making some stuff. Well, trick question. Well, more accurately, we're going to be taking something out. Now, I have to recall which way was which. So let's peel her open. Hopefully, this epoxy did its thing. I had to use sand because sand is thick and yet breathable. So it works wonders. Always use sand. Sand is your best friend when it comes to making molds. Gotta love sand. Plenty of sand. Now this is gonna get messy. I already can tell this is gonna get messy. Yeah. Whatever. There we go. First batch done. I'm gonna get a yogurt cup so they can rush it back onto the yogurt cup. That's what I use. I use like yogurt cups. Because like the whole part of my business is to recycle everything. Every single thing is to recycle. You know, save the planet. It's very important. And let me read that because I can't exactly read from here. Nicely flavored Kakoma mark. Well, you know, that I like that. I like that a lot. I dig that. Kakoma mark. I should start my own store. I really should. I really should. But hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. So there's the sand. And I'm sorry about the cars. The cars is something that is, no matter what you do, it's going to be a bit of a... There we go. There's the block. There we go. Yes. Yes. I have made cube. A misshapen cube, but cube. I have made cube. And I'm going to wear gloves because some of this epoxy did not mix thoroughly. And someone said something. I shall read it. Oh. Oh, it's just an RP. Okay. I can't close the door, guys. I can't close the door. I need ventilation. I'm gonna be dealing with plastics. Unless if you want to see me die on stream by suffocation, then by all means, yeah, I can do that. Or I can wear my gas mask. But then you won't hear me. That's a problem. You won't hear me if I'm wearing the gas mask. I need ventilation. Ventilation is important, so I'm sorry. Sometimes one's safety is more important than background noises. There we go. Oh, I broke it. It's okay. I got more copies. I got more. I always have more. Where's my box knife? I should have a box knife here. Ah, there it is. We got a magical thing happening over here. A magical mess. Oh. And it be a magical mess indeed. I got some on my feet. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a nerd. I am a nerd. I tricked myself. I don't know how that's possible, but I tricked myself. Did I got that one? Yeah, I got that one. So I just need pry the base off. And we can clean this up. Finally, we can start cleaning this up. I will save the materials and resources for the next mold. That will be important. Because it is a viable resource. It's very much a viable resource. There we go. Okay, that's clean enough. That's clean enough. I don't have to go crazy. Okay. Where's the trash can? There it is. Okay. I will try to cut it with the tunnel. Actually, no. No, I'm just going to go ahead and use the grinder. Probably be the safest bet. Yeah. Okay. Let me go use the grinder. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Does this thing work? Yeah, it works. Cool. Yay! Okay. Let me chop this thing up. John Larry says, Treb, help, they're doing drugs. What? How dare they? Yeah, guys, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Do plastic. Plastic is better than drugs. No, excuse me. They're snorting the sand. Oh no, not the sand. That's my sand. Get off my sand. You're not allowed to have my sand. That is illegal. You are banned from using my sand. And first, I will turn this box into an actual box. And the base is actually surprisingly strong. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Woo! Woo! Wow. I think I should probably wear the gas mask. Oh. But then you won't hear me. I will sound like Pyro from TF2 if I wear the gas mask. And I'm no Pyro. Gosh dang it. Stop moving. Stop moving. There we go. Bioscroll, I am Pyro. Pyro, prove it, says Bioscroll. I am the danger, also says Bioscroll. Sure you are. Sure you are. I'll believe it when I see it. Well, there we go. Got a smooth part over here. The Bioscope says, "Oh Lord, the sand is a chick." Oh, that's the elemental Lord of Sand for you. Oh, okay. How do I cut this? It's probably on the base. Yeah, it probably is. So I can cut it down. Maybe I can cut it down the middle so it can become a two-part mold. I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking very hard in how I'm going to design this, because you need structurability, and also you don't want to make sure the mold stays precise at all times. Now I get 1/8 of an inch of a gap whenever I cut it, which will allow for breathability. So I had to cut it this way and then there. But then there will be 1/8 gap. Honestly, the mass is pretty thick. Yeah, the mass is pretty thick. I think I can get away with chopping it here, down the middle, like about that much of a gap. 1/4 inch will be beneficial for me so that I can clamp it. Yes. Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured it out. But first, I'm going to measure. Because I don't want to screw this up. I'm going to measure it precisely. Where's my square? There's my square. Ugh. Let me. I do not want to screw this up, so I'm measuring. Yeah. Okay, I'll give it a ½ inch. ½ inch isn't a lot, but it should do. Alright, I'm getting sticky hands. Sticky fingers, one could say. There we go. Now I won't fuck up. Oh, I mean, I won't mess up. I won't mess up. Ah, I'm having bad influences. Okay. Let's cut this thing. Let's cut this thing. So that I could be happy with myself. And towards you. Oh yeah, I turned this off. There we go. That's one. That's a little offline, but that's okay. Along. As they all meet together. One big happy family. There we go. It's a very difficult process, but we're getting there. We are getting there. How deep can this thing go? I think I went all the way. Yeah, I think I went as deep as I can go with this. Hopefully I can cut it with a saw for the remainder. Nilly. Who Nilly? How am I gonna get this out now? Come so far. Let me get a saw. Trib versus Darth Vader. Now that would be a sight that I would like to see. A Trib versus Darth Vader. I would love to see that. I would love to see it. Wait, does this actually work? Telling me it has similar properties to wood? I doubt it. Yeah, I have lots of doubt. I don't think it's working. Oh no, I think it is. Oh, I think it is. Kinda, sorta. Oh no. Oh. If only. If only. Maybe I should have went the long way. Maybe I should have like cut down so that I can just clamp on the sides. I'm gonna do that instead before I cut any deeper, but I did. But at least I can repair the mold, because it will be a safer bet if I just do that. And honestly would be. Where did I did the grinder? So that I can at least do some injection molding, even if it's not optimal. Okay. Nope. Whoa. Hopefully it was a good crack and not a bad kind. Get this pupper in place. Okay. Should be able to split this. That is not what I wanted. But this is what we got. Oh, you're not working. There we go. Thank you. That side turned out a little better. There we go. And I can drill. Yeah, okay. So I can clean this up. I'm going to clean this mold up. I'm going to put this in the oven. Again, cleaning out the mold so that we can start injection molding. About time. About time. But I do say so myself. There we go. Turn on. And we are going to put this up to 100 for 10 minutes. There we go. That should do it. Now to clean this. Should be easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then I can attach everything. Go. That's the spirit. Okay. And then for that, I need to get about a drill bit size. So I got enough drill bit. And a drill. There we go. That should do it. I'm gonna make sure the funnel is nice and clean. If it's dirty, then it won't work. I should be able to use there we go. Awesome. Go. Good as new. That's melting. I'm happy about that. Okay. I need to plug this in. Oh. Well, how about that? I got a thing right here to plug it into. There we go. Do I got the toothbrush? I should have it close by. Where did I store the toothbrush? I need it. Where's my toothbrush? Ah, there it is. Hey, wait a minute. This is not my toothbrush. There's my toothbrush. How many minutes left? I gotta. Come on. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we can start working on this. So I'm going to go tape it up again. Then we're going to warm up the injection molding machine. So we can, at long last, make some yellow canola. Yes, about time. Let me clean this. Woo. Okay. Okay. This isn't going to be the best mold ever, but now I know. Hello, King Siderat. Welcome. We're going to be making an injection molding machine. Well, we're going to do some injection molding. I made a mold out of metal with my own epoxy. And now I'm going to go ahead and play around with it. It's just a matter of getting everything aligned again. Thankfully, I do have the previous boards to build off of. base plate. This one. Here. I'll start warming this baby up. I'm gonna warm her up right now. I'm gonna go do that. Because it will take some time for her to warm up. But she will warm up. Okay. Let me go ahead and input the proper parameters. I have it written down over here. Okay, 400. Damn. Damn. Let me input the parameters. 600, I think it was. Alright, let's just start setting up now. But to make sure I did it right, I'm gonna go ahead and do some quick research. Because I forgot to write it down. Wait a minute. I do know. No, I forgot again. Well, she's warming up, so shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh yeah, forgot another thing. Plastic. Should probably put that in there. My own brewed plastic. Made it myself. I'm going to be doing another batch of yellow. But my own pellets. I made them myself. And we're going to put her in. Which should be more than enough. If I do not keep spilling my very valuable resource all over the place. There we go. That's gonna just roll right through. I need to put together the mold. I had to put together the mold. Hold on. Let me go grab the hot glue gun. I'll be right back. I think it should be fine. I'll be back. And I'm back. I didn't take that long. right. Enter. There we go. Work. Start that up. There we go. You know, that's all nice and cool. We'll just wait for that to heat up. That should take, yeah, that's going to take a while. That is going to take a while, but it's warming up. That's the good news. It's warming up. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, I have it too high. I have it way too high. Let me lower that. Woo! That was close. That was close. That was close. Oh, right. Set. I'll make another mold. I'm going to be making another one. Thankfully, I do have plenty of epoxy. I got extra just in case. Okay, see you soon. I know, right? Crisis averted. It's honestly a miracle. But we're here. We got the fire extinguisher over there. Thankfully, we didn't have to use it yet, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Pretty pumped about that. That is running. It should take about 30 minutes, based off of my calculations. So it should take about 30 minutes, which is going to be quite the wait, which is plenty of time for me to work in putting together that mold, so that I can make another fancy mask with it. So, no, I have my methods in getting this part to work. I have my methods. It's a good waiting game, honestly. good waiting game. Where are we at now? We're at 5 Celsius. Oh, this is going to take a while. But while we're here, I guess I could go ahead and talk to you about the parts that I'm making for Ascending Depths. They're going to be completely new parts. Let me stay into shot. There we go. They're going to be completely new parts. They're not going to be like anything you guys seen before. I'm not going to be using pre-existing molds all that often. I'm going to be making my own, which I have been designing out of resin. I've been making like resin copies over and over and over, so that once this is done, now it is done, it's working, it's running, I can go ahead and make the molds for it and then start injecting molding some new pieces that you guys haven't seen before. I'm going to be using a ball and socket system followed with a new type of building system as well, integrated into that ball and socket system. Followed with Technic. Lots and lots of Technic because, get me. I'm crazy about Technic. So you guys are going to be seeing plenty of that as well. Rest assured. You're going to be seeing plenty of that. And as for the story, completely new, completely original. I'm going to be the main running theme of it, based off of what I have already revealed so far online, is going to be a story taking place at the end of the cycle of cycles. The end of everything. Yet it's not going to be as somber due to it being the end of basically almost everything. But at the same token, it will allow for new stories to progress forward and the restart of the next cycle, or go past perspective by telling stories in a prequel sense story, if the story were to continue from where I'm starting it from. So that's basically Ascending Depths in simplest terms. Yeah, the polybag is going to be coming out now that this is running. It's operating. As you can see, it's running. It's running. What? How many? Oh, 9. 9 Celsius. It went up to 9. At least it's getting somewhere. So I'm happy about that. And I don't have to murder any pieces, which is also a good thing. Because I've been murdering quite a few pieces just to go ahead and make this toy line possible. Though I do try to keep making resin copies when I do. So it says, then you better run after it. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that is almost warmed up. The injection mold, the hot glue gun. Using the hot glue gun to put together the mold. I'm making a casing for the mold, so that I can go ahead and use the injection molding machine for it. What did I mold? I molded a Kanohi Ruru, a noble Ruru in yellow. A yellow Ruru. I know. Yellow Ruru. Whoop-de-doo. Yes, I made a noble Ruru. Pretty pumped about that, actually. Pretty pumped. But yeah. Pretty excited about that, honestly. Pretty excited to be able to have such a mask, in my possession. I know, Yellow Ruru is Pog. That's why I made my own yellow, so that I can match it with Lego yellow. Now, I have 2 types of yellow. I got bright yellow, and I got the regular yellow. The regular yellow is going to be cooked up later today, so that I can give you some Lego yellow. But in the meantime, I already have the batch which I've already shown you, which is bright yellow. It's not Lego, it's it's a type of Lego yellow, but it's not the Lego yellow that you're familiar with. It's a different type of Lego yellow. Uh, what did the material cost? Um, I got it out of my own recycling bin. I'm using recyclable plastics. And from the recyclable plastics, I can go ahead and make the type of plastic that I want to make in the color that I want to have it in. If let's say I get a water bottle, plastic water bottle. It's clear, it's, you know, I can go like, you know what, I could turn this into a clear orange brain stock for a model head, and I can just go ahead, color it, and all that stuff, turn it into little tiny pieces, and then put it in the machine, in the hopper, over in the injection molding machine. Boom! I got myself an orange brain stock. Or I can go ahead and get a shampoo bottle or something like that, something a little bit stronger, and let's say it's black, and it's like, I don't want a black shampoo bottle, I want it purple, and then I go ahead and make it purple. Boom! It's done. I made it purple. My magic hands, magic jazz hands. Yellow means chicken in Western. Ah, I didn't know. Yes, I do. I do. I have my own. I have my own shelf. What about the tools? Sometimes I go ahead and build my own tools. As you can clearly see, I made my own injection molding machine. The tools that I use like different types of chemicals to make the epoxy that I need to make. It's a little bit of chemistry stuff. I don't want to go into too much detail with my chemistry, but I make a steel epoxy compound. It's a Caldwell. There's two ways to do it. You can use heat to make it, and then you had to. It uses like a brick oven that you had to go ahead and construct, which I do have one in the back. And you can go ahead and heat the plastic once you go ahead and fuse the chemical. Heat the metal once you got the chemicals fused together to go ahead and solidify it. It's similar to die-cast metal. If you see it with the old toys that they make back in the 1980s and early on, where the toys were usually made out of metal, that's how they usually would go about it. But of course, I'm doing a little bit more of a fancier take with it and using that die-cast material to go ahead and actually make the molds themselves so that they can actually be out of metal. Oh, 17 Celsius. Perfect. Ooh, tea. Thank you. It's very hot. Oh, thank you. I love some tea. Oh, yeah, die-cast metal is a lost art, but I'm going to be using die-cast metal for pieces as well, like gears and stuff like that. Metal, actual metal in your toys. Unless you could use the cold touch technique by jumping. Well, I do have the hands for cold touch technique. Yeah. So there's that for you. Oh, bad. This is the life, honestly. This is the life. Making my own plastic, making my own molds, making my own colors. Possibilities are endless. Man, I can make so many things. I can make forks for people. I can make plates for people. I can make cups for people. Oh, so many things. Uh, Diecast metal Bionicle Carzani. Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing, you know. It's amazing. I'm glad that you guys are showing support, showing love. I appreciate it. I mean, if uh, any of you out there are religious, praise the Lord. If any of you are just a believer in luck, then best of wishes. Oh. Oh. Tastes yummy. Well, getting there, just 200 more to go. Fully inspired. Benson says Tikang is the cheese, Anua is chocolate, Tahu is the burger, Liwa is the berries, Wakona is the pizza. What? Oh, if you believe in your Lord and Savior Solik, then praise Solik. Obviously. Obviously. You just praise him. Just like that. Oh, right. Wait. Oh no. No. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. How do I do it wrong? I never get anything wrong. There we go. Woo, that was close. That was close. Okay. Side as well. Oh, I ran out of glue. I repeat, I ran out of glue. I need stick. I need stick. Oh, I don't have my mouth. It's okay. There we go. Let's do that for now. That'll work. To identify any die-cast metal parts. Fuzzman says Radiac is greater than Solik. Debatable. Man, I'm seeing religions left and right now. So much beliefs. I see so many beliefs. So many. So many beliefs. It's inspiring. There we go. Okay. Woo. Okay. 909. Solek is in Terminator Chronicles of Sarah Connor. What did Radiac do? Oh, Radiac, he became Skynet. He became John Connor. Oh. Yummy. Yummy tea. John Connor is a Paraka? Oh, that would be amazing. I would so see that. Arasavi says, holy cow, now I want to see a Terminator with Radiac as Skynet's face. I know, it is perfect. It's perfect. Ugh. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. You clamping in, you're supposed to clamp in. Unless if there's some misalignment happening, which there probably is. Why would you not go in? You have a home, and you're supposed to go into that home. Yeah. Yeah, you're supposed to go in there. Go into your home. That's where you belong. Just put that in the mold. Try to lock it in. There we go. That's 1, that's a 2, that's a 3, that's a 4, that's a 5, that's a 6, that's a 7, that's an 8, that's a 9, that's a 10. That's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 3, that's a 4, that's a 5, that's a 6, Okay. Then I can take this off. There we go. Go. And that should do it. That should do it. Now, for good fortune and good luck, I am obviously going to warm this up. After I tape it up like a birthday cake. Well, I don't know why you would tape it up like a birthday cake. That came out weird. I'm not suggesting that you tape your own cakes. Yeah, I was supposed to say birthday present, but cake came out. Obviously, I cannot stop thinking about food. Wrap your birthday cakes. Wrapping birthday cakes, my God. Oh, what a life. Let me see if this can align. If it can, then I am happy. If it cannot, oh wait, yep. She's in. She's in. Oh, she is in. So I'm going to start pouring this down. As I do that, let me go get something to poke at this thing with gloves. Ideally with gloves. I'm pushing down the funnel so that the plastic acts as an insulator and it can heat properly. It's a lot of poking. Where's the... Well, I filled it. What was that? Benson says, Trip is mutton you eat white. Thank you. Sora also says, safety first as always, Trip. Yes, couldn't agree more. But it is running. I am happy. I am so happy. I get to enjoy me tea now. In peace. Gotta love the dirty leaf water. I think this is jasmine. I think I have jasmine right now. Wait, what do you mean a system error? Why is there a system error? Nanny? What do you mean system error? Override. I said override. Oh. Let me see if it's a manufacturer issue. Really? Oh. Let me disable that. There we go. Oh. Oh. Thank God. Thank God. Oh. Oh, that is a relief. I was panicking right there. It's like, oh no, I had to do an override. Oh man, that's a relief. Oh. Yes, the problem is solved. I disabled one of my current limiters. It limits the amount of current, so in case if there's any throwback, and so that it doesn't like damage the breaker all that much, I have something that limits the current, so that it could be easier and it won't damage my equipment all that much throughout the entire system that I have in this garage. Now obviously I had to disable the current limiter so that the system can continue properly. I do have wrenches, but I will not whack it. I spent too much money on this. I put too many hours in constructing it. So no, I'm not doing it. Oh, but I could have. I could have been like engineer, smacking it. Oh, that would be great. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. Still running. That's good. You're an engineer. Your job is to solve problems. Indeed, and solve problems I do. Indeed. Oh, I'll try my best. I try. King Sarah says, I will send you $5 to start walking a machine with a giant wrench. No. Benson says, "Hey Trip, remember the time when you were laughing about the rock monsters being babies?" Yes, I do remember that. Oh, it's such a stupid thing to laugh about, but I love it. I love it. I don't know why. I find it so funny about like kicking babies. No, Sid. No. Send me 600 so that I can buy a new one in case if I break it. Oh. 600 or nothing. I add 2 zeros to your demand. Even though most of the money goes to YouTube anyways and not to me, but still, whatever. No, no, you may not. No, no, I may not. I will not. I will not. That's true, but it's running. I don't want to smack anything important. The whole thing is important. And I don't want to ruin the paint job. I painted it red. It looks beautiful. I painted it after the Lego break. My friend suggested that to me. A dear friend of mine that lives locally. So that I should paint it red. And painted red I have. So no, I will not. Lucas it says King Sidrak plays the Uno reverse card. Postman says, "Hey Chip, if your self-mod had a 100% custom mask design, what would it look like? Would it resemble the Kakama?" It will look a little bit different from the Kakama. I don't think I'll try to make it look like a Kakama. It's just that the Kakama is one of my favorite masks. It's very endearing to me since my first Bionicle was Pohatu Mada back in 2001. But if I were to go ahead and change the Kanohi for my self-mock, it will be looking more like something that you would see in Barra Magna. Much more pointier and jagged to match with the rest of the icy physique of the character that I build. So that's that for you. No! What do you mean? I disabled the current. Do I have to? Literally nothing else is being powered right now. I need more power. Then I had to use the inverter. I'm gonna have to use the inverter. Hopefully the inverter can give me that extra bit of juice. Hopefully it can. Let's see, because I don't have a solar panel, so I can't keep recharging the inverter. But hopefully I have enough for just one part before that thing gets cold. Last thing I need is that thing to get cold again. Oh. Literally how? Okay. Come on. You got an inverter now. Not enough current. Not enough current at all. I'm gonna have to switch it to two heating coils. I can't power it to 3. It's too much current. And this place does not draw in that much power. So I'm gonna have to switch it to the 2 heating coils and not the 3. But right now that is hot. I'm not gonna touch it while it's hot. I'm not. Because it is hot. I don't know how hot, but I'm gonna go put a piece of I'm gonna put a wet sponge. Let's see what happens if I put a wet sponge next to it. Do I have wet sponge? Yes, I do have wet sponge. Okay, awesome. Let's see how hot this thing is. So I ain't gonna touch it if it's too hot. There we go, wet sponge. Let's see how hot you are. It's not that hot. Ah, okay. I'll still wear gloves though, but it's not that hot. Yeah, heat test. Wet sponge moment. Wet sponge. Okay, so where do I go? Yes, that one. Okay. So we're going to disconnect one of the heating coils. Not all of them, obviously, but just 2. Just 1, rather. Gotta see where all these cables lead. Oh, I dropped the tool. Yeah. Let me get a box knife so I can do something quick. Make it operational again. Honestly, I could probably grab some tweezers. There we go. Needle nose to the rescue. Go. Whew. Okay. That's one, and then I could do the other. I believe I had to disconnect them, but at least I made it easy to disconnect. Something that I learned is always work smarter, not harder. Very valuable resource. So like you know what you are doing. There we go. There she is. she is. Let's see if we can get her out. Okay. I can feel the heat radiating. I can feel it. That's a trail of ice. There we go. See here, trying to keep my hands away from the plunger apparatus as best as humanly possible. Whoops. Okay, there we go. The bad ones. Well, they're not bad, it's just that I can't connect them right now until I have something a little bit more powerful. There we go. There we go. Okay, I did it! Woo! Yay! I did it! Oh, let's plug her in. Let's plug her in. Woo! That was quick. Disable that. Throw this baby back. Plug her in. Now we got more light. And we can plug this in. And it's operational. Ah, perfect. It is heating up. It is heating up as we speak. Woo. Oh. Oh. Yes. Yes. Oh, thank God. Woo. Freaking time. Oh, man. It's a shame we can only use 2 heating coils, but you know what? I ain't complaining. Someday I'll upgrade to 3. Someday I'll upgrade to 3. Yeah. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, now it's time for the waiting game. Which should be fun. Should be fun. Lucas says, now witness the power of this fully armed and operational battle station. Right? Right? Oh, man. I couldn't relate anymore to words like that. Oh, so true. I know, waiting game round 2. Hopefully there's enough juice to power it. I hope there is. Hey Trip, what do you think about the canonization and Toahaga contest? When it comes to the Toahaga contests, I think they're pretty cool for what they are. I think having contests in general is a good way to have the community engage together in something fun and creative. But the only issue is I wish it didn't drag so long, because this is supposed to be like a fun event. And I think because it drags so long that it's hard to have that much fun with it. Plus with some rule restrictions, then again, it makes sense why there are some restrictions put in place when it comes to certain builds and so forth, but you know, it can take away part of the fun with it, even if someone were to decide to put in a meme. But yeah. Okay, hold on. Sora says, any thoughts or opinions on any if the 2 mocks you've seen? I haven't seen any of the 2 yet mocks. I've seen a few drawings of a very menacing looking 2 yet that looks like it can kill people. Lucas Build says Bumanga's Marcus is trash though. Yeah, underscore double. He is, I would say that his personality is something that is not quite as inviting, but given the fact that he did win twice in a row, despite the fact that people do not like him at the least, especially when they tried to ask for instructions for the Hellrex mock, and instead decided to post a video of a hippo farting, but I digress. There are always going to be people out there that aren't too appeasing to the eyes. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, the mock, Bumanga's mock is cool. I do like Bumanga's mock. The mock of Bumanga. Sutak says this makes 4 simultaneous streams that I'm watching. 5 actually. Wow! Congratulations! Wait, what? Whoa. Why are you going lower? Was it because you cooled down a little bit? It might be because you cooled. Hopefully that is the case. Texas says Gaki colors with the copper colors are cool. Yeah, I agree. They are pretty cool. Lucas says, weirdly, I prefer clone builds for the Hugga for lore reasons. I agree. I think the Hugga should all have been clones of Rahaga and Norik. I mean, slight variations of each, nothing too crazy. The Hugga should have been the easiest. So it says, the time just skipped 10 seconds. Yeah, it kind of did. And Benson says, why does the 2003 Astro Boy look like a girl? That's art style. It's all in the eyes. It's all in the eyes. When it comes to portraying youthfulness, sometimes youth is symbolized by the eyes, the feminine, gentle nature of something pure. And I mean, it's all about art styles, guys. It's all about art styles. Okay, it's remaining stagnant at 19. That's a good thing. Whew. Was having my concerns. But we had our ups and downs with the injection molding machine, but now it's operating, so that's a good thing. iTexas says, talking about the eyes, why do Toa Matoran blink? They blink so that they can simulate liveliness. When the great beings designed the Matoran, the Toa, and all the other species in the Bionicle universe, they want them to look as lively as possible for this artificial world that they created. When it came to traveling to other planets, analyzing other cultures, and so forth. So, all the antibodies in the Matoran universe so happen to blink, they so happen to talk, they could gesture and all that, and they weren't just mindless drones like the Castora. Okay, sounds good, Sudax. Sora says, I actually had a bit of a challenge making the Hordika buddy on my Tuyet mark. Yeah, I've seen it on TTV message boards. It was pretty cool. Lucas says, eyelids act as windscreen wipers. Yeah, it's a 2-in-1 combo. You know, it cleans the eyes and at the same time, it simulates liveliness. King Sarah says, humans are just flesh-covered biomechanical robots with emotions. My gosh, did you just describe a Toa? iTexas says, gotta go, but I will be back. Okay. Benson says, the eye, of course. Yes, the eyes. It's decreasing. Why are you decreasing? You should have plenty of power. How much power does this thing need? It operated just fine out of 3. It's just not ample power. Yeah, for some reason, the injection molding machine is decelerating. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do another diagnostic. Okay, Bionicles are... okay, Source says, thought it'd be cool to use the part as I don't see it used a lot. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Thank you, cars. Thank you. King Sidorak says, Bionicles are just armor-covered Bionicle robots with emotions. I mean, this is armor. I'm wearing clothes. It could be called as armor. Astro Boy roasted Mega Man. Source says, increase, don't decrease. You injection molding machine, increase. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yep, so true, so true, so true. Yeah, it's decreasing. Yeah, what's going up with the 3? My issue is power. I need more power. This is sad. This is very sad. I wanted to get more power. Oh. I need to save more. Well, that was an interesting experience, to say the least. But since we are here now with this revelation, me realizing that I'm going to have to do some further diagnostics to make sure that the machine is working properly the way it should be, I'm probably going to go ahead and switch it back to the 3 coils, because that seemed to operate a lot more efficiently, and it balanced with the amount of current. It's just not enough power, which the power is limited in both the garage and currently with the inverter. Despite me having 3 batteries connected to it, I will need to include a solar panel at some point in the future, but I will not do that. But in the meantime, though, I can search other avenues and see if I can get the machine working the way that it is supposed to. Since the plug that I have is for high voltage, and I would need something with a lot of wattage. So that is something that I am going to go ahead and look into. Though I could probably integrate a couple of capacitors in there so that it could store up the current, and I can do progressional bursts of energy all throughout so that it can store better. So I'm going to see if there are other avenues besides just shoving more power into this, because I don't want to overload anything. I think it will be much more efficient if I were to just be like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and do the circuit in a way where it can go ahead and be able to pull more and store more before eventually putting it into the coils. I think that is probably the best way to go about it, because right now it is decreasing instead of increasing, which could be a problem. But anyways, I will not take too much of your time, guys. Thank you for joining me on this stream. We ran it for the first time. We had our ups and downs, but it clearly shows that I am going to have to do some more work real quick. Hey. But it should be easy to fix. It should be easy to fix. It shouldn't be hard at all. I'll switch back to the 3 coils and then try to design it in a way where I could just pull and store. I think that's probably the best way to go, is pull and store. Yeah. Ugh. Woo! Well, fellow compatriots, you guys I'm going to be ending the stream soon, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you want to go ahead and follow me on any social media outlets, be sure to do so in the links in the description down below. It should be available, so be sure to check that out. But this was a fun stream. I did have some fun when testing it for the first time, making sure everything's running. Though I did not expect that it needed more power than what is provided in this facility that I have over here, including with the inverter. I was surprised by that, but then again, I've been using the inverter quite a bit, and it's now hooked to a solar panel, so that could be a bit of a problem now, wouldn't that? Yeah. But this was fun. I'm gonna be definitely cooking some more plastics. I'm gonna cook some more, try to get that Lego yellow that you guys all want and crave for. I think that will be fun, making that Lego yellow. So I'm gonna be trying to make that too. I'm gonna close the door. There we go. I'm getting tired of the sound of the cars. They are getting on my nerves. Let's just put it that way. They are getting on my nerves. I do not like the cars. There we go. It's a little bit quieter now. Oh. Quieter at long last. Okay, I'm sorry about that. The cars were getting on my nerves. But, yeah, sadly, we're going to have to do some more work with that. But it should be easy to fix. I think I got all the materials that I need anyways to go ahead and do some rewiring. See what I can do to store more power so that it can flow with the rest of it. Oh, what else to talk about? Oh yeah, going to be playing with more colors than just yellow. Yellow is the trickiest color to go ahead and make, which is why I decided to go with yellow first when it came to making my own plastics. But I will certainly be doing other colors as well besides yellow. I'll be doing your purples, I will be doing the blues, all the kinds of blues. You got your cyans, you got your lead blues, you got your Mata blues, you got your Metro blues, all the blues, all the reds, and all the browns. Well, Mata brown at first. I'm going to start with Mata brown because I miss Mata brown. Mata brown is such a rare color for such a good color that it is. And then I'm going to be doing some metallics as well because I got the materials to go ahead and make the metallic colors and all that stuff for all the future toys that I'm going to be making, like the polybag. The polybag isn't going to have any metallic colors, but it will have some nice colors regardless. Nice premium colors. Oh, this was an experience, but since you guys don't have any more questions, I will go ahead and leave the stream over here. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, why not leave a like? And if you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe because I'm going to go ahead and do another take on this, probably do a video on it once I get it running. Well, it runs. It runs. It's just some reason it just needs more power. More flow of energy. Energy! Power! Toa Variki flows in my veins, kind of the deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug Voriki in here. It just needs a little bit more Voriki. Let's just put it that way. More Voriki. So that I don't boggle your mind with technic stuff so that you guys feel dumber by me saying smart things. I don't like that. But yeah. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. See you later. Toodles!